Alright, welcome folks. Sure you haven't heard my voice in I don't know how long it's been now. God. But trying something a little bit different. Thought we might actually play a Souls-like game I picked up back in February. Got this just on a whim. Saw a GIF of it on a meme website, at least a commercial, and seemed kind of interesting. So thought we might give it a little bit of a try and let y'all actually hear my voice as we play this wonderful masterpiece. I have unfortunately played it already. Put about almost 25 hours into it. I'm down to the final boss and trying to get some of the other items I happen to be missing, but we'll go ahead and start a new game here and let y'all experience it firsthand. Now, just like I guess it seems to be a requirement for Souls-like games, but the story, as far as I know, is very confusing and makes no sense. I haven't even begun to look up, say, like Reddit or anything like that, to try to see if someone perhaps has explained it or had a fan theory or anything like that. So don't feel bad if you're in the dark, because trust me, I am too. I have no idea what's going on. And I have all but finished the game. Minus a couple of side quests and some other things like that. Something's pissed. Very pissed. And this is our main protagonist. A silent but strong type. A true ladies' man, if you will. Or not. I mean, we don't even know what's under that mask. He could be a bug for all we know. And that'll be our first destination down there, that little city that's lit up. So as we fall down to what may be our doom, or not, I will try to keep my talking to a little bit to a minimum here. Or at least not as annoying, because I want everyone to hear this beautifully composed music. Really sets the mood for all of the different places that you visit. And as far as I know, this game, and I may be wrong, and if I am, I do apologize, but I do believe that everything that we see here is actually hand-drawn, but I might be wrong. But it is just spectacular. And they're going to teach us how to heal ourselves. That's our Estus flask there. That small little face in the top left corner, that's the soul they were talking about. That stuff gains every time I attack an enemy. And at one point, you get a badge, which is basically added effects that allows for me to gain more of that soul when I get hit. I rarely use that one. There are better things to equip on your character than extra soul, but I do think it does come in handy later. Now, this stuff that we are beating up and gaining is extra health. It is a little taboo in this world. They'll even tell you that partaking of what they call the blue bugs is kind of frowned upon. So when I go to save, and it'll take that away from me. So as long as I don't save or get hit, I'll keep that blue substance. But as soon as I get hit or save, it'll go away on us. Alright, and doorbells are for suckers, so we're just going to beat down the door. It's not like they want to keep anything out. Like us. Now this town may seem a little sad, deserted, but it'll fill up on its own as we find more NPCs and stuff. And all of them have a use of some sort. So he gives us a little bit of a story as to Hollow Nest, which is this area underneath the town, it's called. It says that people are being driven mad and cursing those who do come down here. And yes, we'll see that later, but it's kind of just providing a little bit of a warning, really. So this is the first area that we will be exploring, and don't worry, we'll be back plenty of times. Oh crap, now I've done a hit. First hit of the game. Because there's a reason it's called the Forgotten Crossroads. It sits dead center of basically everything. You can get to the vast majority of areas from right here. Gotta love the indestructible environments. Now this guy right here, I know he's unfortunately sad at the moment, but this is just one of several collectibles in the game. These little worms or larvae or something like that that have been trapped in different areas in the Hollow Nest, and as you get them, he gives you rewards such as money or badges or other such things as that. All very important. And speaking of which, we'll actually see one. So if you look in the top right corner over here, in the little glass jar there, you'll see one of those little boogers. We won't unfortunately be able to get to them for quite a while, but don't worry, he'll be fine. Ah well, false hope. Now, if you do choose to play this game, I highly recommend it. You can get it on Steam. I think I paid like $15 for it. And thankfully, now there is a couple of Redditors out there who have copy-pasted a map that you can see, just in case you get lost. And trust me, there are times where I for sure got lost in the first couple of weeks the game came out. This game has little to no direction at all until, I'd say about halfway through. They finally kind of give you basically a goal, but no real way to find out how to reach it. So between arbitrary goals and a lack of finding a cartographer, the guy that sells you maps to everywhere you need to go, it got pretty frustrating at times, to say the least. So at least someone won't get too badly lost now. Oh, that was close. So we'll come through and rescue our first grub here. And hopefully get some good money. Come on and die already. Yeah. Well, I can live with $45. I wish it was a little more, but hey. We'll take it right now. Kill some more guys here and farm some more money. Thankfully, I know where the cartographer is in this little area, and his wife will open up her shop as well. And she gives us a couple of needed things. So we'll step in here just a minute. This is the area that we first came to, or we saw during the intro cutscene here. And this gentleman, Coral, will be quite a necessity before long. So he just kind of gives you a little thoughts on the egg, or whatever that thing is. Like I said, I've been through here, played this game, and seen the end boss, and still have no understanding of the story. Alright, so we are back around again. We'll just need to make our way down this time. Get some more money. Maybe make a stop, see the grandpa since he's not crying anymore. Those little bugs there, just... I know they're weak. 2 hits and they're done with the basic weapon, but oh my god, they're annoying. Alright, come on. Alright, $10. I'll take it. It's also a really good place to farm for some money if you need it too. Or Geo, I think is what they call their currency. Which does make sense. I mean, it does come from rocks. Just want to know what these bugs' diet is so they could drop Geo straight out of them when you kill them. What have they been eating? Alright, get rid of you. Let's get us some more money here. Things are relatively inexpensive. At least here inside of the... Let's see, I think this is another area we can't get to at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, we can't get past him. He requires a particular special move to get through, so we'll just ignore him for right now. Anyway, things at least here inside of the I guess main game world, relatively inexpensive, but once you start getting outside to the different shops and later on to a shop and here that sells badges and such, it gets pretty expensive. These first couple hours, you're hurting for some change. So here's the cartographer, and we'll grab our first map off of him and get his wife to come in. Yeah, we'll grab it. It's only $30. Of course, I'll teach you how to use the map. And then we'll pop in to go see Iselda. To go get a couple things from her as well. Now, the maps are completely optional. And as far as I know, I think he stays in his general spot unless you buy a map from him or you beat the boss of the area. I've always bought a map from him and then just come back at some later time. And he's usually gone. So I couldn't begin to tell you when he decides to actually leave. But I know there's some people who've been trying to beat this game without a map at all. And if you can, kudos to you. I can barely keep things straight in Dark Souls. The first one. The second and third ones are different stories altogether. But, I couldn't imagine playing this without a map at all. That's definitely higher levels of dedication than I have. Come on. Can't wait to get that badge that keeps me from jumping backwards every time I hit something. It's going to be the most annoying thing so far. That, and there's a badge that has these little helper bugs that come out and grab the money that we don't pick up ourselves. So that way I keep losing all my chump change here. Alright. We'll go talk to Isolde. Or Zelda, sorry. And of course she'll complain about her husband not being around. So, I don't want to spend all my money right now. That compass is nice, but it doesn't help if I can't adjust or even write down and figure out parts of the map. So we're going to go ahead and buy the quill, which allows me to change the map. And I'll do that right now. And then we bought one of the pins here that will show all of the benches in the world, which is really helpful. I mean, benches are save spaces, and it's kind of nice getting to know where I can stop and take a rest a minute. Alright, well, the next place we're going to then is the boss of this little area, which is down there, right here in the center, that funny looking face thing. Not too hard. Nice little introductory to the whole game and its properties, I guess, best way to say it. Its whole soulsness. Cool. It wasn't like I was trying to farm money or anything. Just kick me down here. Now, if y'all are up for it, I'll try and play for 100%. But most likely, this playthrough will just end up being a run-through for the story and basically the same things that I found on my regular playthrough. Minus, of course, hopefully a lot of deaths, but I guess we'll see. Alright, now this part is something completely different. That'll bring us to a whole new area. So we'll avoid it for right now. We'll go back onto the boss here. Oh, let's go ahead and grab some more Geo. Can never have enough money. Oh, jeez. Gonna get knocked back anyway. The great thing about it is it doesn't disappear. It does bounce around a lot. Alright. First trap room. Just beat the bug. Should be too bad, right? And two of them. So it kind of introduces you to each of the species of bug and how they attack. Oops. Stuff. These things are the most annoying. And we're free. I hate that they can start spitting at you and stuff like that. So this area here is a magic spring. Stand here and you get healed just like the Legend of Zelda and the hot springs with the Gordos. But alright, so we're right here at this little bench, so we're gonna wrap our way around and get back up. And as far as I know, there's only, I want to say, like 2 or 3 different little spring areas. Ow. At least as far as I remember. Oops. The ceiling just loves falling on me. The game also does provide you little signs like this one here that kind of give you a sense of direction. They don't ever tell you how far you have to go. Just that, hey, there is this, that, and the other up ahead. So I don't really know what that noise is. Oh, yes, I do. So that up there, we'll get to it later, is part of how you increase either your health or your magic. And I just totally took that in the face. But again, we are underwhelmingly powered here. So us getting even remotely close to that is next to nothing. Alright. Had to grab that last bit of money there. And trust me, you'll need the health. Smiting down more skeeters, I guess what they is. Mosquitoes are annoyances, really. Alright. Some money down there. Hopefully we can speed by these guys and grab. Oops. I just walked right into that. Perfect. Now there is another place over there I can go to. But right now I don't have the jump ability to even get over there. So we'll avoid it again. Now this sign right here up above us is part of the fast transport service. Kind of links everything together here. So we'll go ahead and talk to this friendly gentleman as I tear down his sign. And he is right here. So we'll save up. And pay the toll. Yeah, we'll pay it. And ring the bell. This comes in handy as well. So he's a good help. It doesn't go everywhere, so not every little place has one. But it's still kind of nice. You're always guaranteed a bench, and you're always guaranteed safe travels up to the surface. Just in case you need to get out of here, because you might be going crazy yourself. Oh, not these things. It's such a confined space, too. Blech. Alright. We'll save that little grove again. As we continue to make our way towards the mysterious boss of this area. Or at least one of them. I didn't make it down here, but this is a little shortcut back up to the surface. Or at least an area towards there, so... I kind of ran, it looked like. Just everywhere, not really exploring much. So we'll come back and explore later, but open that up. It'll come much in handy later on. Alright. Another one of these guys again. Oh! And you can really tell I'm used to my other file, because I keep hitting a button to do like a speed boost dash thing. To kind of get away from his attacks real quick. Hopefully it'll come soon. I can't wait for it to, at least. I know that wasn't the boss. That was too much of a pushover. Though he was a hefty fight. We're still not even close to him. Here he is. He, she, it. Now they kept us locked in here. So let's jump up here. Let's see. Got some little music going on here. Amping us up. Oh, there we go. The False Knight. Oh. Okay, get out of the way of that. Oh, great. He's gonna... Alright, good. Thought he'd be cheap and hit me while he had me in that all that space there between the door. I will be honest, so far I haven't had any cheap boss fights. There have been some annoying ones. And don't worry, we'll get there. But there haven't been any cheap ones. Oh, who knew that was in the under that mask? Oh, somebody's pitching a temper tantrum. Oh, and he sat on us. Oof. Okay, he's gonna be cheap. Let's heal up right fast. Right in the face. Alright, good. One more time. Nope, not lucky enough. Okay. Avoid again. Alright, good. We're getting there. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah, pitch your tantrum, why don't you? Little 5-year-old. Or some kids on Xbox Live, however you want to rate it. Oh, come on. Trying to get in close. These stones are not helping. Come on. Oh, nope. I knew it was going to hit on that one. There we go. Now, you can actually take that opportunity when his face is out to heal yourself, because he does not attack. Or you can use it to get some more soul and kill him. It's all up to strategy here. Strategy. Can't even speak. So we got a city crest, which right now means nothing. So you look at our inventory. Just sits there, basically. That's a bug? Uh-uh. I had no idea. Huh. See, even I'm still learning things. Well, I'm not getting that way. I wonder what the chest has for us here. Oh, yeah. Sweet, sweet moolah. I need some of that. Be enough to buy us a compass and maybe another one of those pendant markers, maybe. So here we will get our first move, I guess is the best way to say it. That we will need later on. So we'll go ahead and enter in here. I think we'll save it and we'll start again here talking to this mysterious figure that looks like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. So y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Peace out.